As we live our lives in today's world, it can become harder and harder to discern right from wrong. Evil in our world today has become so good at making wrong things look not so bad. Things like social media and television have become a hot spot for evil to prey on us, our children, everyone. We may not think what we take in through our eyes and ears with social media and TV matters a whole lot, when in reality it is a big deal. Romans 12:2 is a great reminder of that, so let's dive in. It reads, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will." To begin, do not conform to the pattern of this world. The word conform implies a posture or attitude that is changed at will. We cannot be willing to change ourselves, our posture, our attitude on the world, no matter how attractive or enticing it may be. Even the little things like watching our language, using the Lord's name in vain, small lies, or even taking a Sabbath. Or for me, something like taking just one of my roommate's many Gatorades. I know I probably shouldn't, but it's not that really a big a deal, right? I mean, he's got a ton, he won't miss one. Well, we gotta start paying attention to the little things to make it a habit. We'll touch back on this later. Next, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Being transformed grows out of a necessity from an inward condition. We have to choose and to want to be closer to God. If we renew our mind, fill our hearts with Christ, we can be transformed by Him. Lastly, then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. If we become transformed by Christ, then we will be able to discern the will of God. That would be to recognize and to put into practice God's will for every situation we run into today. Now, God has not given us a super detailed list of rules and instructions of how to deal with everything we might run into. He's given us the 10 Commandments, and those are a great starting point, but He hasn't told us what to do for every specific problem we deal with. And there's a lot of tough decisions that we have to make every single day. Like, is it okay to speed over the speed limit? What if we're on our way to church and we're going to be late? I don't know if that's okay. Anyways, He has given us His Spirit who can work and change our hearts and minds from within. This can make our obedience to Him completely natural and spontaneous. So, like I said before, making things a habit. If we continue to do the little things right and not choosing the way of the world, then God's will become a natural part of our lives. And with His Spirit working in us, we can always see the difference between the world and God's good, pleasing, and perfect will.